This is gonna be a very inspirational video because it's going to be me persuading you, influencing you, motivating you to always reach for your goals. And all men have the same goal, they just don't express it. So I'm here to be your voice. I have selected 6 amazing fragrances to bag a girl with a BBL. That's your goal. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you onto 6 sexy fragrances to bag your future ex-wife.
Sexy motherfucker. We're all alone. Yeah, there's some friends on the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A, aka Cuba the Surgeon, aka Cuba Colombia, aka Cuba Dominican Republic. Diablo loco, que vaina más buena. Don't think you're gonna try to convince me that there's somewhere better than the Dominican Republic and Colombia for a better price, potentially Brazil, to do a BBL. BBLs where I live, and I know probably where you live if you're in a major metropolitan area, comes with like 3 proofs of purchase of a cereal box. These shits is so common nowadays, I don't know what normal women look like. It's gonna get to a point where natural is gonna be so fly and rare, it's like getting a grade 10 Charizard card in Pokemon. But we all look, don't we? So I've selected 6 sexy fragrances, both niche and designer, to bag up that BBL shorty at the bar who's not paying attention to you. But these certain fragrances have that mystique, that sex appeal, that, ooh, daddy got money to cover this debt. And since I'm the voice of the people, I'm here to put you on. So the first fragrance that I selected to bag that shorty with the BBL at the end of the bar with 3 friends that are waiting for her to have some allergic side effect before they decide to get theirs is Mancera Red Tobacco. This is a super sweet, sexy fragrance with like fruity elements of pear and apple, but a fly tobacco, and this incredibly sweet, ambery kind of vibe with a beautiful floral component that's a super sexy fragrance that performs incredible. When you're in that nightlife environment, in that clubby scene, you need a fragrance to project. You want to give it that Pepe Le Pew effect, that the fragrance is just traveling in the air and you're just whisking with it. And I feel that a lot of Mancera and Montal fragrances have that sort of energy, but this one is uber sexy, very night out party, date night situation, and I think is perfect to put your face in between 2 genetically modified boobies. Next one, assimilate. You want to trigger her memory to have that smell, that scent profile that reminds her of something sexy, or maybe even something she has, because most likely she's gonna have Burberry Rouge 540. 80-something% of shorties got this joint. But the good thing about this fragrance is that on skin, it does have differentiating factors from person to person, as most fragrances do. So you still have a little bit of a unique factor, but it's a recognizable scent profile. So if shorty wears this fragrance or always enjoyed it, but just spent her money on her perfectly executed size 00 waist with a fucking 50-inch ass, then you're gonna be able to bag it up with this shit. I don't know how you're gonna smash though, unless you got a hog, cause that's just a whole lot. How do you, like, I can't, like, I wouldn't be able to, I'd be very self-conscious. Not that I'm hung like a ham, I'm just saying, this will work. Next one. You wanna have that sexy element of mass appeal, maturity, and vibes. Like, you wanna give off that confident energy factor. You wanna walk in with perfect posture and your chest poking out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe stuff your pants with a little bit of a sock just to give you a more bulge action, and that's Reflection Man by Amouage. It's just sexy. The right amount of pepper, the right amount of musk, the right amount of sex appeal, often in the space throne of Jean-Paul Gaultier. We not the same. That's like saying, yeah, Honda Civic and a Rolls Royce, they're both cars. Okay. I've always liked how this joint dried down. Like, the powderiness of this joint is almost overwhelming, but just right there, like your toes are on the edge and you're just feeling like you're free falling. But it's powdery, floral, spicy, musky, yet still lively and airy. And just with like that perfect balance of woods, it's a very incredible fragrance. A ton of people share that same sentiment. This can bag up your future ex-wife. BBLs, where we at? Next one. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and generalize all women with a BBL to be like some sort of thought pocket. I'm not going there. There's some beautiful, classy, successful, baller-ass women that will slap you with their wads of money, and just because they want to feel better about themselves, who are we to judge? You disgusting dirtbags, but I will absolutely enjoy looking at everything that you paid for. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be wearing Mancera's Amber Magique. Talk about an incredible incredible amber fragrance gives you that maturity, that masculinity, that unique factor that you're going to need to spit a different line to something that this successful, gorgerific woman with gifts God gave her, because the surgeon is a born human being, God, you know what I'm saying? We can go, God did. I'm gonna spray this joint right now. I wanna give you that vibe and that energy right now. So off the skin, right from rip, I'm getting a beautiful white floral accent with a nice little citric tinge. Followed by, I forgot there was like a sexy rose in here. Damn, that's like full date night appropriate. You got a sexy white floral, you got that citrus component, you got the rose that you're gonna hand her because you're gonna show her how classy you could be, cuz. You got that sweet nuttiness of cardamom, and then you got that base of amber. Masculinity at its finest, complete and utter sex appeal, a gorgerific scent profile by a master perfumer, and a fragrance that people are sleeping on until they try it. Incredible performance, still has an air of freshiness, it's not overly sweet, incredibly balanced. This can definitely help you bag that. Next one. But if you do want a little thought pocket, we go Gucci Guilty Parfum. This is just fun. I usually don't like these little F-boy fragrances, but sometimes when things work, and this one actually works very well on my skin. This was a surprising blind buy, to be honest with you, but I could see how people really enjoy it. I like the light booziness and that white vodka-ish kind of essence that I get off of this fragrance off of my skin. It has kind of that super easy mass appeal scent profile with a decent amount of performance. It's citric as lavender, it's got this white vodka-ish boozy kind of element to it, and then it's followed by like some sweet muskiness and this kind of rustic kind of patchouli scent profile off of my skin. Very great performer, available in every department store, easy to just run, grab, spray, and keep it pushing. Or if you're just doing bad, go to Sephora, spray yourself, and walk your ass right out. And last and certainly not least, damn, and putting these lists together, now I'm starting to think about it, like maybe amber is just that right note to back up the BBL shorties. Damn, I missed the nights to go out clubbing and tell my wife I'm gonna go chill with the boys, but I'm really looking at a fat pair of Pulse of the Night by Issey Miyake. This joint is crazy. Another amber fragrance, but sexy as shit. Sweet, ambery, earthy, and masculine ass leather. You want something like an S&M room type vibe, and this is like that whipping, I'm gonna hang you and we're doing kinky shit, you know what I'm saying? Just horny today. Man, this shit smells so fire. Vanilla, amber, sandalwood, leather, vetiver. It's an overall package, incredible performance, not a super expensive scent profile, still provides you that unique factor that you're looking for with that sexy going out shit, because they come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Simple, straight to the point. We want to bag a shorty with a BBL. You want to smash, or you want to see your future ex-wife on decky. You pick up one of these fragrances off your shelf, or you sample them and you get a little 10 ml and just start spritzing yourself all over the place, including your plums, because if she's going to play with the microphone, you got to make sure the cables are smelling on point. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart, and when you see your snitches next time, you know who it is. Where the BBL's at. Send them here. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.